kind of start playing with these different brushes. So we're going to select our brush tool, which is B, and we're going to open up this brush presets panel here. So over in this brush presets panel, you can see all these different like brush strokes that we have going on here. And this is just the default set that I have loaded up right now. So if we wanted to look at even more of the Photoshop brushes, because they're not all displayed here right away, you can actually add any of these assorted brushes, or I'm a fan of the dry media brushes. So I'm going to pick those ones and I'm going to grab dry media brushes, and I don't want to just replace them, because if you hit OK right now, it's going to replace this entire list and you'll lose all these default brushes too. I'm actually going to hit append, and that's going to drop those dry media brushes into the bottom part of this long list of brushes. So I'm going to load in my dry media and my wet media brushes. But again, feel free to play with whichever ones you want. And now it's just a matter of, grabbing a color and just seeing what you like. Just draw a bunch of shapes, a bunch of squiggles. If you see a brush like this where it's kind of got these blunted ends and you want it to have this tapered look, all you have to do is go into brush, and I'm seeing that tapered look because I am using Shape Dynamics, and I have a pressure sensitive tablet, which is the Cintiq in this case, but any type of Wacom tablet will work this way. So, like a Intuos or an Intuos Pro, and you're going to select pen pressure, and that's going to change this shape dynamic now so that you can get those nice edges and different strokes based on the pressure sensitivity and how much you're pushing here. So you can do the same thing in all of these different tabs. You can just play around with these different options and see what each of them does. Now, because I have that initial shape that I like picked out, I'm actually turning my guide layers off to continue with developing this look for my little sprite. Okay, so because I kind of altered this brush and the way it's behaving a little bit, I'm going to make a new brush preset right now. So to do that, all you do is go up to New Brush Preset, and I'm going to rename this to, we'll just keep it Rough Dry Brush, and I'm going to call it 20 pixels and hit OK. So now at the bottom here, I have this 20 pixel rough dry brush that I can reference very quickly when we come back and actually have to add these layers of color on at the end. And now I'm going to save that other brush that I was using to make the base of the sprite so that I can get to that really quickly. And then I'm going to go in and add sort of a darker reddish orange shadow to the bottom, and then give him a little bit of a white orange highlight. And this will help make him stand up off of the background a bit more and give him a little bit more of a 3D look. Okay, so I'm liking the way that looks now. So I'm going to come in and I'm going to clean up this look dev layer because I have all these paint splatters kind of on the side. I'm going to use my lasso tool, which is the L key, and then just hit delete, and that'll delete out everything else.